Natural Bridges is a stunning natural wonder in the southern Oregon coast, located within the Samuel H. Boardman Scenic Corridor. It's a testament to the power of erosion, with a dramatic arch formed in the ancient limestone rocks. The bridges offer a unique view of the ocean, with the Natural Bridges Trail leading to a scenic viewpoint and a path to the ocean. I had read about this place and it sounded pretty neat. I knew I'd be driving right by, so I had to visit. The parking lot's right at the road there, and there's a trail that runs south, just a bit down from the road, with great views and wonderful trail conditions. There's also supposed to be some other trails that go down by the arch and allow you to get much closer, but I'm not sure if I want to try that. The trail starts off very accessible and goes out to a little viewpoint where you have a sweeping view down to the arches and the ocean around it. Pretty much anyone can come down this section. It's very well maintained and easy going. Originally, when I read about this place, I thought I might try this trail that's located right below the deck here. It goes around to the right-hand side and arches through the forest, coming out way over there on the arch, which seemed like a good idea at the time, but now that I'm looking at it, I'm not so sure. But wow, that's quite a view. So over here is a nice little trail that's on my map and shows to be pretty flat, a little up and down, but pretty tame, with a lot of nice views over the ocean from time to time, and just a very pleasant trail. So I'm going to do this. It should be about 3 or 4 miles maybe. It'll come out to a grassy area next to the road that has a nice view of a small bay with classic Oregon coast features. The trail was pretty peaceful. I saw almost no one. I noticed this little side path to the right, but it kind of didn't really look like it went anywhere. So I continued on. So I'm noticing this sign over here on the right, which is pretty discouraging, yet not to go down there, even though it kind of looks interesting, but I better not. Back to the trail. And now we go up to this grassy area, and we're on part of what's called the Coast Trail, which goes along this whole section of coast, pretty much, I think. And it'd be neat to do sometime, the whole thing, but I'm just going to do a couple of the more scenic bits of it. Anyway, here's this bay near the end. It's kind of picturesque. And at this point, we'll turn around and go back. Now I'm come back upon that little side trail I saw earlier, and I thought, maybe I'll give it a go and see what's down here. So I crept and crept through the forest, and the trail was pretty small, but seemed to keep going through the sticks and twigs and everything. After going down for a bit, it curved up, kind of went up and over this little ridge, and had a sweeping view over to the right. Pretty exciting to come across this drop-off suddenly. This trail turned out to be kind of neat. We're coming down the big slope with views of the ocean now, and I'm starting to suspect it's going to head over to the left side of the arch, and probably going to drop quite a bit here. So I'm really quite on a sharp spine on the ridge here. It drops pretty steeply on both sides, only being held together by these trees. Oof. It's actually kind of bad. The routes also offer a lot of footholds and handholds and make the whole thing a lot safer than it looks. Well, this looks like as far as I'm going to be going. Yeah. Pretty neat spot to get to. But any further and it would just seem foolish. Yeah. Yeah, I guess you could theoretically keep going, but I'm sure not going to. The trail over there looks much more slippery and thin than this one. And there's the viewing platform where we were at the beginning of the walk. Such an amazing spot, we just got to take a minute and enjoy the view. Such an amazing atmosphere down here off the beaten trail. Feels like a whole nother world. Putting back my way slowly do this. Well, it's time to climb back up to that main trail. Time to push through all the bushes, the brambles, and the fallen trees to get back to this main trail. What a beautiful area. I'm so glad I got to visit here. Thanks for coming along with me. I hope you enjoyed it. Wow, what a view.